Well, made it home for Christmas, barely. Got some cool Christmas gadgets to show you. Also, that blizzard that was in Nebraska that wasn't supposed to hit Wyoming did. Had to drive through some of that. Thankfully, I had a heavy load. Now I gotta buy trailer doors. Did some repairs, rusty, and more. This episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world famous Meatball Dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, sitting here at the Walmart Distribution Center in Cheyenne, getting the cereal unloaded that I picked up, what was that, last Saturday. And yeah, I did make it home for Christmas. Just skated through. There were 5 trucks off the road near Ogallala Sunday evening as I was heading home. Made it through there, and of course that Nebraska just got pounded after that. We weren't really supposed to get any, of course, but then we did. So luckily I had some repairs I needed to do yesterday. So I took care of that on Christmas Day after we did, you know, the morning and the stockings and the presents, and then I got some work done. Well, happy ho ho ho. Yeah, Christmas Day, and a trucker's work is never done. So I'm out here, I'm about to, it's all of 20 degrees outside, chilly. Not getting all the snow they're getting over there in Nebraska though, but gonna go ahead while I got some daylight and change out my boot that goes from my turbo to my charge air cooler. It's got, the other one's got a hole scraped in it. I bought another one in Council Bluffs just a few days ago. $400 they want for that thing. That's a real easy change out. And then they call it the bevel, chrome bevel around my headlights. I lost that like almost 2 weeks ago. It was just gone when I was doing my pre-trip one day. I'm like, what the heck happened there? It looks like something must have come off on the road, hit it, and broke the thing out. It's just plastic, painted, you know, chrome. So we're gonna try to do both of those today. What do you think? Pretty much how it typically looks around Christmas time here in Wyoming. See, they got a little snow the other day, but it's cold, cold, cold outside right now. But at least the sun's kind of out, got some light, so we can get this work done. So you can see the chrome around the headlight and stuff on the passenger side is gone. That's what it's supposed to look like. I can see all I can figure is that something hit it going down the road, broke it. As you can see where it broke off right there, and there where those screws are coming through. Little hook goes on that side, and then there's no screw on that side, so let's see what I can figure out. Alright, gonna do the easy job first, which is this, we call it a boot. It goes right there from the turbo up here to the charge air cooler. And here's the issue I found the other day. Look at that. Almost worn completely through. Because last time when they did some work on the water pump and stuff, this got itself twisted out a little more and started rubbing on the inside of the hood up there. And I luckily saw that before that became an issue. But this right here, this silicone hose, 4 inches around, I don't know, probably a couple feet long, $400. Hello! Real easy to do. Gotta loosen these clamps. I use 2 hose clamps. Took the old hose off, there it is. Just fit this back over that side real easily. Then I'm going to take both hands and bend this a little bit to get it back over place on that one. Alright, so it's a good thing that was a quick job because boy is it cold out here. You can see how nice and straight this new one is. This air-to-air boot, as we call it, going from the turbo, like I say, up to the charge air cooler. Here's a little bit distant look. Alright, now I've got to tackle this. Find out where these brackets are, and of course they're in places like hiding down there. They're not the easiest to get to. That one's going to be the toughest one. That one up there I can get to fairly easily. It's just a clip on that side, and you can actually still see right that hole down there where that one should have been. So I got to go find a bit that's going to work for that and try not to freeze. All right, there it is replaced. Looks so nice, doesn't it? Ah yes, so now it matches the other side. You can see. Alright, and you can see where those fog lights are, replaced not too long ago, I think right after Thanksgiving. So now the front of the truck looks all nice and even and good. Well, my wife helped me hold the bracket, or the bevel in place there around the headlights so I could get the screw on the other side. And we got that all done fairly quickly because, yeah, it's like 20 degrees, 15 degree, I don't know. But it feels like 5. Freaking cold out here. So, yeah, I'm going to go and get my shower, get all warmed up. And then I'm going to spend tonight restocking the truck. What do you think? Get it all ready. And can't leave home without leftovers, baby. Got some of the honey baked ham turkey, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Oh, yeah. Yep, then after that, got to go inside and had a good evening with the family. We played this game called Qatar. I don't know. It's I guess this is like the new thing. I'll look it up and I'll put a picture of it up here. My daughter brought that for us, and so that was a fun game we got to play. And I spent the evening doing that. So nice Christmas with the fam. Got some fun gifts I'll show a little bit later on and stuff. And if you remember my last video, I'd lost that load from Fort Collins up to Miles City, Montana to get me up to the kitty litter again. Well, then while I was on my way over here, I saw a load pop up, and while I got here, I called on it through Ryder. I'm picking up down in Aurora, Colorado, going up to Sheridan, Wyoming, because it is so windy up this way. You know, my plan was if I didn't have a load, I was just going to try to drive straight north. Well, now we're under a high wind warning, and winds are gusting 35, 45 miles an hour with gusts higher than that, and you don't want to do that in an empty trailer. So I figured if I can get down into Colorado and get this load, I think it's beer, going up to Sheridan for tomorrow morning, then that should hold me on the road enough to drive through all the nasty windy weather tonight. The high wind warning is supposed to expire, I think, by about 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So got that load booked for 1,300, which is good for not all that many miles. So that pays to drive me up there. Then I got the kitty litter from Colony. I pick up Wednesday, delivers 5 a.m. Friday in Menominee, Wisconsin. Then I don't have to do anything until Saturday when I pick up a load of cereal coming back here to the Cheyenne Distribution Center for next Monday, the 1st. I do have to show this. When I filled up in York, Nebraska, and then got my fuel receipt, and she said, "Here," and hands me this bag full of stuff. And see, it's got a little, obviously a child or somebody drew this snowman with clown pants, and it just says Merry Christmas. This was from the, what is it here? I have it right here. American Legion Auxiliary, VFW Auxiliary and Friends. They put together this kind of snack pack for all truckers who had to drive on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And it was filled with, like, Doritos and peanuts and like a York peppermint patty and a couple other things. It even has a Kool-Aid, little baggy drink, So I thought that was really cool. Somebody actually appreciating truckers, and I thought that was really neat. So that was kind of a neat little pre-Christmas gift. So thank you to the American Legion Auxiliary of York, Nebraska. Very cool. Well, we barely made it up here last night after getting loaded in Aurora, Colorado. It was slushy, snowy there. Then super windy once I got to northern Colorado into Wyoming. But now here we are at the Anheuser-Busch Distribution Center in Sheridan, Wyoming. Yep, we made it. Yeah, super, super windy. Could not keep up the speed. And then a lot of times I didn't want to because there was a lot of black ice, drifted snow, up I-25 all the way up here. Yeah, hairy. And then, of course, it's dark in the middle of the night. The moon at some points was kind of out, and it's almost a full moon, so I was able to see a little bit more of the terrain. But yeah, I made it up here to the Common Sense truck stop just up the road. Around 4:30 this morning. Had to wait out at least 7 until I could come over here and deliver. So that's what we're doing now. Then I can only make it now another, I'm down to an hour and a half on the shift left doing a split. So I'll go a little further down the road, and then I have to wait out like another 2.5 hours to get the rest of my hours back, go over to Colony, pick up the kitty litter, yada, yada, yada. And when I was closing my doors at the Walmart Distribution Center yesterday, I keep calling it weather stripping. That's not what it is. The weather seal, or around the edge of the doors, the trailer doors, is having issues, and so I had to kind of try to fix that again. I need new trailer doors, is what it comes down to. One of them's a little warped. Like to say, this gasket seal around the whole thing on each door is just deteriorating. That happens over time. So remember, I got my trailer repaired, where my last video where the place in Texas put a hole in the wall. Well, I liked how they did their work. They seemed to be pretty reasonable. So I said, "Hey, do you guys do doors?" They said, "Yes, we do." Now after I deliver in Menominee, Wisconsin, Friday morning at 5, Then they have a location in Chippewa Falls, and they've got one in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota. So I'm trying to go to one of those two. I just put in a call and said, hey, can you guys get me in to get trailer doors done? What do you think? So we'll see if that's what I'll be doing on Friday. So again, another Friday trying to get repairs done. Alright, got empty there in Sheridan. Now I'm making it as far as I can down the road. I've only got 4 minutes left on my clock till I do the second part of my split. So I gotta sit for 2 hours and 40 minutes. There's supposedly a rest area right up here within a couple of miles. Hoping to hit it before my time runs out. Should be soon. I think it's supposed to be around mile marker 88. So then we'll sit there, and then I can move on over to Colony, Wyoming, and pick up the kitty litter. Again, it gets me to Menominee. I did talk with North American Trailer again, and they're all set for Friday. So it's going to take them all day. It cost about $3,000, but I'll have brand new trailer doors with new seals and all that. So I won't have to risk losing loads or because the doors aren't sealing well enough and getting water in there, yada yada yada. So unfortunately, I hate to spend the money on that, but you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying to you? All right. So where is this thing? 3 minutes left on the clock. It's starting to get desperate. We're heading downhill here. We're in northern Wyoming on I-90. Looking for a sign, hopefully telling me that this rest area is coming up. I have Mr. Flatbed in front of me. Oh, here comes a sign on the side of the road. What does this one say? Next service is 37 miles. Oh, there we go. Rest area, 1 mile. Next rest area, 65 miles. Got 3 minutes. All right, I won't bother trying to pass the flatbed here. If I can get, as long as I can get off the exit and hit off duty. All right, just went down to 2 minutes. This is the part about ELogs that just sucks. If you're on paper logs, everything's in a 15-minute increment, which means you really get 7.5 minutes of leeway either way. You do lose more time actually on a paper log because everything has to be in 15-minute chunks, but in situations like this where I'm just trying to make it to this rest area before my clock dies and I get violated, it's kind of helpful. All right, there's the sign. Powder River Road and rest area. Off to the right. Alrighty, baby. We should just make this. Let's see where the rest area is. Oh, I think it's over there to the left. Oop, we're down to 1 minute. Alright, I think I'm just going to have to kick myself off duty at the bottom of this ramp and do the slow roll over to it. Okay, see, this is the stupid part about ELogs. Rest area is right there. You can see it on the camera up in front of me. I'm having to roll here at 2 miles an hour. Luckily, this is not a very populated area or anything, because if I go up to 5 miles an hour, it'll kick me on to drive, and then it'll violate me because I've run out of time. Just stupid. See, it's proving who the people who made the rules are not doing the job. What do you think? It shouldn't be based on how fast you go. And if you think about the fact you walk an average of 3 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour is ridiculous. They should put it up to more than that. Or at least put it back to the way it used to be. Miles. Number of miles. While I'm killing the second half of my split sleeper berth, cooking up some Johnsonville better cheddars, baby. Oh yeah, I like to get them blackened up a little bit. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Just about perfect, baby. Oh, yeah. All right, so, yeah, parked here at the Badlands Travel Plaza in Kadoka. South Dakota. I knew there would be parking here because I got here, what was it, 12:30 in the morning, something like that, Central Time. No, it was even later than that. It was closer to 1. So, yeah, I almost got stuck. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like here. Here's what it looks like at the Badlands Travel Plaza in Kadoka, South Dakota. I was originally trying to park over there towards the edge where the grass would be. It's all covered in snow. And I tried going over that way and almost got stuck. So right now I'm back here where other trucks have been and my drive tires are sitting on the dirt. So I should be able to get out without any issues. Yeah, so they got hit really hard with this big storm up this way. Luckily now it's had like a day and a half for them to clear the roads. Roads in general are pretty good. They're pretty dry for the most part. A little bit of snow sometimes in the left lane, a little bit of wet on the left lane, but pretty good driving. So it should be good for the rest of my way over towards Wisconsin. Not sure if I'm going to leave like midday tomorrow or if I've been having to do sleeping and funny, just short little shifts to make all this work so far. So might end up just sleeping in tomorrow afternoon, because once I get to Menominee, Wisconsin on Friday morning to deliver, then all I got to do is get over and get the trailer turned in so that we can get those doors replaced. What do you think? All right, so Christmas stuff. Got some great gadgets from the fam. So let's take a look. So yeah, we had a great Christmas. First off, I got to say my wife got me one of the best gifts ever. I told her about this when I found it a few months ago. I'm a diehard Rush fan, like as in the band Rush, the Holy Trinity, by the way, best band in the world. And I saw this. They have this 40th anniversary Rush moving pictures boxed set that has posters, pictures, books. You even get a little Red Barchetta car, Neil Peart drumsticks, signed metal picks from Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson, plus full records, remember records? Hello. Of moving pictures, the live moving pictures, live albums. It's freaking amazing. So my wife got me that. I don't have it with me, obviously, because I'm leaving that at the house for safekeeping, baby. But she also got me something else that's awesome. This is called the Fusion. Ooh, okay, what is it? Well, it comes in this nice little case. It's a massager. If you watch my videos for a long time, you know I'm always complaining about my shoulder and my neck right here. I get really bad pains in there. I try to get to the chiropractors to get adjusted. This thing, look at this, is this whole set of a massager, a personal massager, and all these different little heads. See, it's got like a round head for multi-purpose stuff. You got a double-pronged one. You got a four-pronged one. You got a flathead one. You got a bullnose one for tight areas. This kind of funny-looking rake thing. Anyway, all these little separate features. It's rechargeable. You can plug it in, and of course, since my remodel, I've got regular outlets here in the truck, so I can plug that in. So, for example, you stick that in there, you turn the thing on, and on the back you see this shows you how charged it is, and then you turn on the main switch up here, and you have your little thing, and you can go up and down for how much vibration you want. You can hear it going, see, and then I stick it on all those muscles there, and oh baby, it's a beautiful thing. So this might help me out a lot here in the truck. So my wife, thank you. See, Luke, I am your father. They got various interesting things like a car cleaning duster. One of my kids got me that. See, they know I'm a truck driver and they know what to get me over the time. Big tube bungee cords. Always can use that. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. This is a little, duster thing. See, so like your vents on your car or your truck, so you can just stick that in there and clean all the gunk out. Pretty cool. See, I can use that. Fun little stress ball. Why not? All right. Also, let's see. Oh, Junior O, one of my biggest followers on this channel, he got me a whole bunch of these. This is the HT Cell 60 pieces wire connectors. He says he uses these all the time, especially for indoor stuff, that they're great. So he got me some of those because I'm always doing wire repairs. And he got me a couple different sizes. He said they're best for indoor stuff, but if you're going to have to do outdoor stuff, you still have to wrap them. But then he got me a whole bunch of these. Now, see, I'm a big believer in shrink tubing for doing wire repairs. Well, these are butt-in connectors with little shrink tubing ends. So you can do those, you crimp them, and then you shrink the tubing down, so it actually takes out a step. When I normally do it, I just use the shrink tubing and I bread tie them. This is actually a better way to do it, and then it has the shrink tubing ends on it, so you still get the weatherproof seal. So Junior, thank you so much for sending that. He also did send another one of these great pet beds. I talked about it before. You know, Rusty has this one back here that he loves, where the cushion can take out. It's like an upgraded pet bed. I normally wouldn't spend that much on it myself, but Rusty just loves those. And Junior had sent me 2 over the last couple of years, and you know, the one he uses all the time is now starting to get worn out. He gave me another one. That's at the house. Junior, thanks for that. Okay, other cool stuff. My daughter got me this. This is like this goo. It's called Magic Cleaner Gel. All right, the thing is, you take this out of the thing and you just like wipe it on your steering wheel and on your dash, and it picks up all the gunk. So that's pretty cool. My son got me one of these keychain holder things for, where is it? It's in here somewhere. For the air, you know, it goes Apple thing. So I can't find it. Oh, here it is, an air tag. So this works with your phone. So you put it like on your keychain, and that's what this is for. So you can find your keys. Or he also got me one that you can put on the dog collar. So like I can transfer it from the dog collar thing to the key thing. So when Rusty's out wandering around, because sometimes he'll run away from me and I can't find him. Well, now with the app and the air tag, I know exactly where he is. In the stocking, they gave me a couple of these, the little trees that you stick on the vent, so that you have a beautiful smelling truck. I got one in the vent right now, so it smells so lovely in here. Also, good old Armor All cleaning sponge. Can you use that in the truck? And then my daughter Samantha, she got me this. This is awesome. I had one of those things you can clip on a hat that has a light on it, but look at this. This is a hat. So in the wintertime, especially when it's cold out, look, it's got a flashlight on the front. How cool is that? So when I'm doing repairs outside the truck, I don't have to hold what I always do is I stick one of these little flashlight, you know, that I love these rechargeable ones. I stick this in my mouth. But I'm out there looking like a jerk, and I gotta hold it in my teeth. Well, look, it's right on here, and this has 3 different settings. So how cool is that? It's a nice knit hat to keep you warm in the winter, and now I got a flashlight, baby. Does my daughter know me or what? Oh, and Dunk, another one of my subscribers who drives for Werner, got to meet him in Cheyenne one time when I was doing my remodel. He usually gives me one of those stick-on, you know, calendars you can stick up on your. I put them up here above my head, so you know you can flip. Because when I'm booking loads and stuff, I'm always looking at the calendar and looking at the loads I just did. And yeah, I'm old school. I like having an actual calendar. And he sent me this one. He usually sends me one every year, but I'm not sure he realizes, Dunk, he sent me a 2023 calendar. And on the back it says, a gift for Team Blue drivers. Always know what day it is without looking at your phone. Be safe and have a great 2023. Did you mean to send this, Dunk? We're almost done with 2023, and yet love you, Dunk, but were you just trying to be funny or what? Now, I still like a paper atlas, and Junior had sent me one a couple of years ago that I literally have worn out. I mean, it was literally falling apart. So my wife, or was it, I think my wife or my son, Ben, got me the spiral bound laminated version. It's a 2023, but you know, because it was cheaper. But you know, it doesn't matter. Nothing. I use it just for reference points, and then I can kind of ball it up like this, and I stick it in my little cab commander over here, so it's always handy. In the stocking, there were a whole bunch of other truck-related stuff. I always like these kind of pens, the gel pens. They got me some of those. Ho ho ho, Santa Pez. Why not? Things like that. Some candies. Play-Doh, sure. Why not? Some Jolly Ranchers. Let's see. Oh, just various silly things. Oh, you know, some Reese's Trees. Gotta have some fun snacks every now and then going down the road. and this fun little hook thing. This is made actually for cars to go. This will go on, like, you know, on the backrest post, and then you can hang a trash bag on it. What I'm going to use it for is my headset. See, I always just hang it up here, and I found this will hook on that just right, and I can stick my headset right in there like that. So that's how I'm going to use that. So see, you know, I got my family trained. Give me stuff I can use in the truck, baby. So, you know, over the years, they've learned, and I get good stuff to use in the truck, and I get some fun trucking gifts. Yep, when you're a truck driver, you know, you train your family. Give me stuff I can use in the truck. I can't use big stuff, but give me little gadgets and things like that, and that's always fun. And, you know, candies and things, always a good thing. So that's the Christmas for a trucker. All right, so I think that pretty much wraps up the Christmas edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. And I'm hoping to get some really good video of them doing the doors for the trailer, because they basically have to build them from scratch for each trailer. So hopefully we'll get some good video of all that coming up. So you can look for that one coming up soon. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yeah, lots of different stuff going on in that one, and so that might have been a little too long. Sorry about that. And look at how fuzzy this guy is. Yeah, it's about grooming time again. I'm hoping maybe next week when I'm going through Rapid City, we'll be able to get him a grooming appointment. I'm going to work on that. All right? Yeah, they're coming, baby. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram. Clutch Trucker on Twitter, X, whatever it is. Clutch Trucker 5 on TikTok, where I always tend to put Rusty stuff on all those three. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Oh, Mr. Burton, could you please do us a favor and do something from one of your movies?
I swear. For thee I forswear.
Oh, isn't that marvelous? Okay, what are you waiting for? Something? What could it be? Is it bacon strips? Is that it? Is that it? I think so. Okay, here's one big piece, then we got crumbs after that. Because this bag's almost empty, but we picked up at the house. Where is it? Whole other one. Another bag of bacon strips. And we have a whole other bag there waiting at the house, too. Everyone keeps sending us bacon strips, so it's a beautiful thing, Rusty, right? Oh, I see some crumbs down there, buddy. See, right here and here. All right, here you go. All over the bacon strips. Just sing it with me. He's a bacon strip dog. He's a bacon strip dog. Sometimes he eats too fast and he starts to cough. He's a bacon strip dog. All right, little tiny pieces here. And you got a piece right down here. See, right there? There you go. All right, happy dog.